All right, let me turn to talk about the main features of the legislation before us, the RCCA. The bill adopts the basic structural features of the American Law Institute's Model Penal Code, which has been the standard for contemporary American criminal codes. Since its creation, the Model Penal Code's main features have been adopted by most states and tested and validated for decades. There's a lot of case law out there that helps to explain any ambiguities in it. Most of the bill, the RCCA, concerns a new proposed Title 22A that would replace nearly all the current Title 22. The new Title 22A is divided into two main parts, a general part and a special part. Now, the general part provides basic definitions, rules of liability, defenses, and penalty classes applicable to most or all crimes. And then the special part, chapters 2 to 5 of the title, codify particular offenses. They're ranged by the social harm implicated, for example, crimes against persons or property crimes. The RCCA separately provides revised language for various offenses located outside of another titles of the DC Code, outside of Title 22A. Now, since the provisions of the general part are nearly all new to district criminal law, I want to focus on them a bit. And among the most important is the codification of extensive standardized definitions that are then used throughout all the revised statutes. These include standardized culpable mental state definitions that hew closely to the definitions recommended in the MPC, ones that have been adopted by most jurisdictions and are frequently referenced even here in the DC Court of Appeals decisions. New rules of construction ensure that a culpable mental state or strict liability apply to every element of every offense, consistent with the approach of the MPC. We've looked at the complex case law on accomplice liability, intoxication, accidents, mistakes, solicitation of crimes, conspiracy liability, attempted crimes. All that is codified now for the first time too. The RCCA general part also codifies for the first time common defenses, self-defense, defense of others, defense of property, execution of a public duty, exercise of a parental duty of care, duress, entrapment, excusing mental disabilities. The fact that to date, neither Congress nor the Council has ever addressed these fundamental matters leaves the district an outlier nationally. The proposed language in the RCCA is largely consistent with current district case law that has developed in the absence of statutory guidance, and it reflects the modern approach that we see in other jurisdictions as well.